Okay, in this demonstration, we're going to use DeltaV to demonstrate the implications with tuning when you have a non-linear process. So currently, we've performed a tune, a Ziegler-Nichols closed-loop tune, on a pressure control loop here. It's on our process trainer. The pressure is being controlled in this vessel right here. We've got a valve back here venting off gas. We've got a transmitter down here measuring the pressure, and then up here we've got this we've got a 5 psi instrument air supply coming in. We're attempting to control 1 psi in this vessel. It's been tuned properly around 1 psi. That's where we would normally want to run, but I want to demonstrate what happens when we bump our process up to about 4 psi, which is going to be way up here. So this here is showing our process variable. Our trend here, this is showing our process variable as well, and this is showing the signal sent to our valve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change our set point right here to 4, and we should see the effects of a non-linear process. Actually, sorry, before I do that, I'd like to first just demonstrate moving it to 2 psi, so small jump, where it was properly tuned to see how it responds. So change this to 2 psi. So you can see the blue there is increasing, coming up to our 2 psi set point right here. So up here it's showing our value. We're pretty close to about 2 psi. So the control is pretty good there. Let's drop this back down to 1. Wait for it to stabilize, and then we're going to bump it up to 4 and see what happens to our pressure in our vessel. Okay, so yeah, we're pretty stable at about 1 psi. Change the set point to 4. So far it looks to be controlling all right. It's making a few quick jumps there. But now you can see that it appears the loop is starting to oscillate. So this here demonstrates this is demonstrating how a non-linear process is harder to tune. You want to make sure that you tune the process where you're normally going to be operating. As you can see here, if we were trying to operate up around 4 psi, there's a good chance we could go into oscillation, where our final control element or our valve out, or it could cause any other problems that an oscillation would cause in a control loop.